give or take. I mean, just whenever you guys would get ready.
I'm gonna pull this
That's fine.
guy out.
Hmm?
It's Facebook Live.
Yeah, we're about to stream it too.
Scared me. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was afraid it was going to fall for a minute.
Oh, no.
I'm getting mine too.
I know, we're gonna,
Hello.
My wife knows it.
Yeah, gee, thanks, man.
All right.
all right, hold on, no circle
Everybody
8.
else ready?
No, hold on. Hey. Did you get his age?
Before we start, what kind of questions do you need or answers on the suspect?
I'm getting ready for.
I mean,
everybody to
so-
go
Got
over,
him, name,
So if you wanna.
Name,
talk
age,
about
how
those,
you
that'd be
arrested him, what he's gonna be charged.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Perfect, thank you.
God, girl, come on.
All right, it's not even 8, come on, give me a little slack. I'm ready when you are. All right,
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready, sir?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. My name is Thomas Schmidt. I'm the Chief of Police here at Beverly Hills. And the reason why I've asked everybody to come in today is for an update on the case of the shooting and robbery at Little Caesars Pizza. At 4:30 this afternoon, myself, my officers, and the McLennan County Fast Unit, we executed a warrant on a Leonard Black, which became the suspect and the #1 suspect in this case today. He was arrested, like I said, at 4:30 and booked into McLennan County Jail for aggravated robbery. I would like to thank the, give me a minute. I would like to thank the McLennan County Sheriff's Department, the Fast Unit, my officers for the outstanding job that they've done since Saturday, since this has happened. They have not stopped. We have worked around the clock on this. I would like to thank the U.S. Marshals. I would like to thank the McGregor Police Department. We did execute a search warrant on the suspect's home in McGregor. Our officers, along with them, did execute that. And during that search, we did find what we believe to be the weapon that was used in the robbery and the shooting. We have also come across some other evidence at this time, which we will be executing another search warrant tomorrow, which will be on the suspect's mother's home, where we'll be looking for other items as far as cell phone, other clothing that was used in the robbery. At this time, if you have any questions, I'll take them. Yes, sir.
Yes. What charges is the suspect facing?
He's facing aggravated robbery,
Okay.
which is a first-degree felony. So, yes, ma'am.
Do we believe he acted alone? Because you're doing a lot of search warrants. Is
Uh,
this possibly involved in something bigger than him, the one particular robbery?
He is the lone perpetrator in this. We do have GPS information on his vehicle that places him about 4 to 5 minutes before the robbery in the area, less than 2 blocks away. We also have outstanding video from a residence that lives just a block away that actually caught him running from the scene, or excuse me, actually walking to the scene on his cell phone talking, and then running from the scene of the robbery, and which at that time he got into a Pontiac GS I think it's a GSR, something like that, a little four-door car, which at the time did have GPS tracking on it from the car lot that he was actually buying it from. And we will be also getting other information. We did seize his cell phone, which we will be getting GPS coordinates and stuff like that once we do a thorough search of it, and hopefully that will also pinpoint him directly right there when it happened.
So what exactly tipped you off to get Black? Was it the GPS coordinates?
We had gotten a anonymous tip early this morning, and after we did some thorough investigation, we then believed that what the caller was talking about was, I mean, true to the T. I mean, we made sure that our T's were crossed and our I's were dotted before we even thought about getting an arrest warrant for Mr. Black. It took pretty much all day. Also with the help of Waco PD detectives, which is full of outstanding resources. We thought that, well, we knew we had enough at that point, and we went with the search warrants of the home, of his cell phone, and we had the arrest warrant. And you know, we know we have our man. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Twofold question. Obviously, Beverly Hills is a small community. This does not happen very often. You know, for your officers to have to investigate a call like this, but also to even receive a call like this, that somebody just simply at work is seemingly gunned down for no apparent reason. But also talk, you know, to that end, but also to get to this point, the partnership amongst all of the law enforcement agencies that y'all worked with to make today's arrest possible.
Yes, sir. Like I said, I mean, we have the resources here in McLennan County are unbelievable. I mean, we have a heck of a sheriff's department that at any time beck and call, we can call for any type of assistance like we did today. Waco Police Department, which we will be hopefully getting with their computer crimes unit once we get what we need and take to them for the cell phone and stuff. The sign and, you know, the times of changes are changing. I mean, you know, look here in Virginia, you know, we just had a massive shooting. I mean, you know, it doesn't matter how big your town is, it can happen. You know, this little girl did not deserve this. And, excuse me, and I promised her that we were going to catch him. And when we were at the jail, I made a phone call to her family, and her mama answered the phone. I asked how the little girl was doing, and of course she's still having a lot of traumatic, you know, issues mentally. Physically she's healing, but mentally. And when I told Mama that we had caught the suspect that did this to her daughter, I mean, you could hear the whole house over my cell phone. Just, you know, just unbelievable. And it's a team effort. So, sorry, I don't mean to be getting upset or anything, but, you know, when you have kids of your own, you know, it hits home. That's all I, you know. But that little girl, she didn't deserve that. That guy was nothing but a cold-blooded coward that day. And my team McLennan County citizens work together. And that's the way it should be, period.
Are there any secondary charges other than armed robbery since he did fire at the 18-year-old?
That's the highest charge right now that we're gonna go with. We're gonna possibly probably get with McLennan County DA. But at this time, that charge fits exactly what he did.
And then is there any kind of odd tie between here and McGregor since that's a 30-minute drive?
No, he's got relatives all over McLennan County. He just happens to live with his grandmother there in McGregor. He's very well known to the police department there in McGregor. I don't really have a lot of clues of what exactly they've been called to his home for and stuff, but he is well known to the PD.
And how old is the man?
He was born in '94, so
25.
yeah. So
Have investigators with your department or any department been able to talk with the suspect and nail down a motive?
myself and Detective Hudson here, after we transported him to McLennan County Jail, he I wouldn't say he was very uncooperative. It was not me. We have to prove it was him. Well, bud, guess what? We proved it. You're in jail. And so now, we're going to place it on the McLennan County DA, and hopefully he gets what he deserves.
We have a lot of viewers asking why not attempted murder since he shot. Can you clarify as to why?
That is a good question. Probably because I would say probably because it wasn't, to be honest, I don't know why. We figured with the aggravated robbery being a first-degree felony like it was, and it's very possible the district attorney could pick up the charge and up it. That will be up to them. We just thought we'd go with the best that for that circumstance, and then go from there.
And then what kind of punishment, jail time, prison time, goes along with that first-degree felony of armed robbery?
It could be life. Hopefully life without parole. I mean, if he's done this like he did, there's no telling, later on down the line, or if he's even done it before, and just hasn't been caught yet.
Do we know if he has a record?
He does, but it's nothing. I mean, there are some, nothing major like what happened with Little Caesars.
Armed or aggravated?
Aggravated.
Aggravated, okay.
Aggravated robbery, yes, sir.
Okay.
Would you like to add anything else?
Do you have anything you'd like to share that we didn't ask or prompt?
No, pretty much, like I said, I want to thank, the citizens of McLennan County, all the agencies. That's what a team effort does. We made a decision as a department that we were going to catch them, and we were going to catch them quick. And, with the right people doing their jobs and stuff, is exactly what we did. And that's what McLennan County citizens did, and they ought to be proud. So.
You got emotional when you were talking about the victim. Is she a local girl? Is she a Beverly Hills girl? Or I say girl, she's 18. So what?
She's from Waco,
Okay.
but she's one of our people. She works in our city, and we're here to protect and serve our people. Not just McLennan County, citizens, but she's one of our people, one of our kids here. And so.
Very briefly, can you talk about, you mentioned it was a tip that y'all were able to investigate that led to today's arrest. How instrumental it is for the community as a whole, when especially something like this happens, but even for some of the smaller crimes, to be able to know that they can come to their local police officers, their local sheriffs and law enforcement to relay that information to y'all and know that it in fact will be followed up and in this case lead to an arrest.
It's very important. I mean, of course, a lot of people, are afraid that there'll be retaliation against them. Well, you can call like this lady did this morning. You don't have to leave your name or number, And granted, it may seem to the average person, God, this police department is taking forever to solve my case. Well, that may be true to them, but like the last 4 days, 5 days, we've gotten a lot of people calling in. And myself, I've been on my telephone constantly, the 8 or 10 hours, 12 hours, whatever, until I'm done with every little lead. The same thing with my detective, my lieutenant, my other officers, and that's the same thing with other departments. Don't feel like we're brushing you off. We're not. It just takes time. And like I've always told people, we're not CSI Miami. We can't get it done in an hour. But just bear with us. But every tip that you can give us, especially on something like this, or a petty theft or something, it may be end up in with a citation, but you know what? We still caught you. And the people ought to feel proud, to help. We're here to protect y'all, and that's our job. So don't feel discouraged when you call the police department. Every little tip helps on anything. And it might be that littlest thing that you don't realize that you tell us that can break a case wide open.
Was it the surveillance that the woman tipped on, recognized something with? Or
Yes,
was it-
ma'am. Yeah, she thought that some of the stuff or the characteristics of him walking towards the store and then running from the store, and she just kind of felt that, there was just something about that that she knew that she needed to call about, and she gave us some names and stuff, and like I said, we followed up on it and
Where did she see the surveillance?
off the news. And that's, you guys don't get enough credit either. Y'all always get bashed sometimes, because of the reporters or whatever. But if it wasn't for you guys getting it out there like y'all did and that quick, we'd still be, probably trying to find him, and for that, I thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. Man, that's gonna make me look like a big old titty bear.